Honkai Impact X Honkai Story Collab is coming soon on November 28th, and I think this is a good opportunity to talk about some characters in Honkai Story that also exist in Honkai Impact. This video is meant for story players who have never played Honkai Impact before, but you are curious about the character counterparts. In Story, Bronya and Seele are from separate classes. Bronya is from Overworld, Seele is from the Underworld. In Honkai Impact, Bronya and Seele are both from Kokolia's orphanage. Bronya and Seele's personalities are very different in Honkai Impact. Seele is a very kind young lady. Bronya is a gamer. Bronya is one of the main characters, so a lot has happened to her in the story, so here's a summary of it. Bronya went to Kokolia's orphanage and met Seele. Seele went through Sea of Quanta experiment, got trapped. Bronya went to save her, failed, now she cannot walk properly, but got a cool Project Bunny mecha instead. Sometimes later, she went to Saint Freya Academy, met Kiana and Mei, then went to Sea of Quanta again, became Herrscher of Reason, rescued Seele, got trained by Welt, then upgraded to Herrscher of Truth, and now she is a game developer. Himeko. In Story, Himeko is a navigator of the Astral Express and likes coffee. In Honkai Impact, Himeko is a teacher at Saint Freya Academy, where our main characters, Kiana, Mei and Bronya are studying. Himeko is very close to the girls. Instead of coffee, this Himeko prefers a more exquisite drink. Sometime in the past, Himeko had a close but complicated relationship with Welt. Maybe in the future, Welt and Story Himeko will have a conversation about this topic? Who knows? In Chapter 7, 8 and 9, Himeko plays a very important role. Acheron. Do you even need me to explain whose Acheron counterpart is in Honkai Impact? It's Raiden Mei. But we do have a weapon with the name Acheron. This is the signature weapon of Stygian Nymph, the first Seele S-rank battlesuit. Luocha is a counterpart of Otto Apocalypse, the main antagonist of the majority of Honkai Impact. And spoiler alert, Otto won. Otto has multiple backup bodies made of Solium. Solium is like the vibranium of Honkai Impact, and sometimes some BS happens and these bodies gain sentience, leading to the birth of entities like Moriarty and Void Archives. Speaking of Void Archive, a few years after the events of Honkai Part 1, Welt arrived in Story World with Void Archive, but his current whereabouts is unknown. Anyway, this phase spells trouble, and that's why Welt doesn't trust Luocha. I don't trust him either. Lingsha's counterpart in Honkai Impact is called Nua, and she has a sister, Fuxi. They were both from the Fire Moth group in the previous era, like Kevin, Mobius, and Sue. But of course, they lost to Honkai in the previous era. After their loss, Nua, Fuxi, and Fuhua had a mission to carry out Project Ember. The project's goal is to basically pass on previous era's knowledge to the people of the current era. However, the current era's rapid technological advancement had a drawback. The Honkai beasts were also evolving more rapidly. A powerful Honkai beast called Chiyo appeared. Fuxi and Nua sacrificed themselves to seal the beast, leaving Fuhua all alone. Extra note, Nua was also responsible for the Basti Jingwei Fuhua figurine, which has been passed down for generations. Yanqing. In Honkai Impact, Yanqing only appears in Seven Swords visual novel, which takes place around the year 1490s. Fuhua had 7 disciples who she trained to wield the divine key to fight against the Honkai. Yanqing is one of these disciples. One day, one of them, Jiang Wanru, was infected with Honkai corruption. The disciples know that Fuhua hates Honkai and would eliminate Jiang Wanru if Fuhua finds out that she's corrupted. And so, the disciples decided to protect Jiang Wanru and pull a Genshin Signora on Fuhua. Fuhua did survive but remained incapacitated for about 20 years. So Sushang in Star Rail is a silly little goober, but Sushang in Honkai Impact, she is a very powerful warrior. She even defeated Fuhua once. Li Sushang is the daughter of Qin Suyi, who is one of Fuhua's 7 disciples. In the year 1497, she met Otto, who was carrying a coffin of Kalin, and this looks very similar to Luocha. At some point, Sushang was severely injured and Otto put her in a cryo state. Fast forward to 2018, Sushang has awakened as an S-rank Chisal Valkyrie, and she's just chilling now. Fuhua has been mentioned a lot. Does she have a counterpart in Story? Maybe. There is a person known as Marshal Hua. The name matches, but other than that, we have no info on this character. In Honkai Impact, Natasha's legal name is Natasha Kyoara, but she is mostly known as Raven, which is her codename in World Serpent. Natasha is a healer, but Raven is a fighter. Both Natashas have one similar trait, a soft spot for children. In Honkai Impact, Raven has a shelter called Roost, which is a place to shelter homeless children from Honkai attacks. Sometimes later, Raven has a proper orphanage called Kyoara's Home. That's it for this video, thanks for watching. Make sure to play the Honkai Impact X Honkai Story Collab on November 28th. I'll see you guys later.